तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः वंदे गुरुर मंडलम Shivoham. Welcome to the series of lectures on Swar Yog. As you know, in this series we are covering Shiva Swarodaya, the instructions of Lord Shiva on Swar Vigyaan. We have learnt that Swar means the sound, the meaning hidden in the sound of breath. We have also learned that Swar Yog is about harnessing the powers and intuitive knowledge hidden in our breath. Swar Vigyaan uses breath as an anchor, prop and tool all at the same time. This science demystifies breath's deeper relation to the mind, body and beyond. So now is the time to understand the next shlok, that is the second shlok of Shiva Swarodaya. In the first shlok, we begin with the invocation of the Lord, His power of manifestation, the Shakti, and their collective personified compassion, Ganesha, in Guru. Guru is the embodiment of wisdom, the one who removes our ignorance and fills our beings with light. After praying to the Divine and Guru, we move on to the second shlok. In the second shlok, Ma Parvati, who is the inseparable consort of Lord Shiva, is asking him the following. Dev Dev Mahadev Kripam Kritva Mamupari Sarva Siddhi Karam Jnanam Kathyasva Mam Prabhu. The verse literally means, O God of gods, Mahadev, be gracious to me, my Lord, and bestow me with the knowledge that gives power to accomplish all that one desires. Ma Parvati, the mother of the universe, the one who has created this universe with her beloved consort, Lord Shiva, does she really need to know about any such knowledge or science? No. But she still poses ignorant and asks the question not for her own self, but for us, the humans, her children. Just as every mother is always concerned about the welfare of her children, Ma Parvati, keeping the welfare of her children in mind, asks Lord Shiva to reveal the knowledge which has the power to bestow all types of Siddhis. This conversation has a motive, and that is our welfare. Now, Siddhi is a Sanskrit word that actually means spiritual powers, the powers that enable a person to overcome all the issues on material as well as on energy level. Basically, there are 8 Siddhis, that are anima, that is reducing one's body size even to the size of an atom. Mahima is expanding one's body to an infinitely large size. Garima means becoming infinitely heavy. Laghima means becoming almost weightless. Prapti is realizing whatever one desires, and Prakamya is to have unrestricted access to all places. Ishatva is control over cosmic forces, and Vashitva is the power to subjugate everyone. These are the 8 Siddhis. Word Sarva Siddhi Karam would also mean the capacity to fulfill 4 noble goals of human life: Dharma, Arth, Kam and Moksha. But as this is a Tantric text belonging to Shaivism, you should understand that Siddhi here means the extraordinary power of soul that brings infinite bliss of self-realization and ignites the capacity to realize your dreams on any plane. Both of these can be accomplished at the same time. So it is up to you what you choose and focus on. Ma Parvati does not stop at this. In the next shlok, she further inquires, Katham brahmandutpannam katham va parivartate katham vilayate devavad brahmanda nirnayam. This verse is actually a game changer. It means, tell me, O Lord, how is the universe created, how it changes and how it dissolves? What is the determiner of the universe? Why I call this shlok a game changer? Because the whole perspective of the sadhak changes here. It is a clear movement from Kriya Shakti to Gyan, from power of action to power of knowledge. Till the time we were talking about success and Siddhi, it somehow gives us an idea of our individuality, a separateness. But Mother knows that by the Lord's answer to this question, it shall completely eliminate the idea of individuality. She is asking such questions to give us an opportunity to expand our knowledge beyond all the boundaries. Here we are introduced to the concept of collective consciousness. Every living and non-living thing in the universe is just reflection and manifestation of that pure consciousness. There is basically no difference. The difference between me and you is created in the mind. The different bodies are just the expression of the pure consciousness. We should remember here that we are actually studying a tantric text and not a book on how to get successful. We will have to consider the holistic aspect of success and cannot take an individualistic approach here on. We ought to understand this text in a different light, and we have to align our understanding to the true spirit of Shiva Swarodaya. So from this point onwards, we will be viewing things in their wholeness and aim towards the greater truth as we move on with Shiva Swarodaya. That's all for today. Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. I bow down to the divine sitting in your hearts. Shivoham.